1 year later, over 1 year. So we're gonna do a actual physical breakdown and examine what everything looks like. So time to clean it out. I noticed that the liquid is kind of cloudy nowadays. This here is the kit that I'm using: distilled water, external power supply, and colorant. The center two are for thermal paste, some antibacterial shit, and the usual tie wraps, some sticky mounts, tools, anti-static, and a tub to catch my drippings. What I did was I put in a drain port on my system. So I usually just put it in between a couple tables, set up the tub underneath it, unscrew it, and drain it. And we'll try that right now. Well, we're going to do, normally you just do flush and fill, but what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to take all this stuff apart right here on the GPUs. I'm going to take the blocks apart in order to assess and actually see if there's any physical blockage going on inside there. Anyways, a little bit more involved than what is actually needed, but that will give me a baseline of what is can be expected as normal wear and tear. Right now this interval is about 13 or 14 months. So we'll see what that looks like. Anyway, well, just started taking everything apart. Took the reservoir out. I'm going to drain that really good. With that sitting right there. And just getting the rest of the pipes disconnected and drained. Fun? Wow! No big deal. Just a lot of tie wraps. Okay, got the cards out. Normal stuff. The CPU is on its own cooling system. Corsair. Really like that. Fans are out of the way, just unbolted the rad. And that should just come right out. And it does. I'm going to disconnect that hose right there. Okay, just flush the reservoir just simply with distilled water. Slosh it around, clean it out. The rad had lots of fuzz around here, just still a little bit. Anyways, wash that down. Airflow, rad. If your rad's blocked at all, airflow is going to be restricted, so clean that up as much as possible. A nice good wet cleaning was good. Anyways, continue on. Well, time to take it apart, see what it looks like. Now we'll have a peekaboo at that. Well, looks like the paste job was okay. Clean that up and reapply it. So that looks okay, blah blah blah. So I'll just take this block apart now and have a look at the fins inside, see if there's any gum. Okay, here's what we got taken apart. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't seem to be too much gunk anywhere. These are the fins. To me, it's just, as you can see, there is a little bit of gunk, as you can see there. So it does build up, so the safest way is to clean it by hand, but I imagine you can flush it out with some sort of chemicals. There's a fair amount. Anyways, we'll clean that up with a toothbrush and see what it looks like. Okay, once again on the second card, we got good coverage. Seems to be anyways. Reasonable coverage. I would say there's a spot in the center. I'll try and do a better job on the paste. Anyways, nothing unexpected here. Okay, now let's see what this one looks like. A little bit of crud, not bad. Still, rather mechanically clean it. Well, got everything back together. I should do this a bit better. Filling her up. This is where we use the extra power supply. Run the pump separately. Check for leaks. Leaky. It's good, yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. I just put in the color. Pretty neat the way it swirls. Anyways. Okay, it looks good. Just letting her run for a while. I'd rather find a leak here than after installing it. Everything looks hunky-dory. We're back to what passes for normal.